7 months in, and President Trump is making some big moves in America. But not everybody's a fan. According to Gallup, 0% of Democrats are satisfied with how things are going in the U.S., compared to 76% of Republicans. Still, while Democrats refuse to give him any credit, one area stands out as a clear success, and that is crime. And if you want proof, just listen to the folks on the ground in D.C. talking about the surge of National Guard troops in the Capitol.
Ever since Trump put out the law, I say more safe, for more protection, police protection.
People is not out as much because they're aware, so I'm grateful for that aspect of it.
Even Democratic leaders seem to be envious of Trump's handling of crime. California Governor Gavin Newsom is rolling out new suppression teams to tackle crime in his state cities.
Crime's an issue, and we want to tackle it, and we continue to do more in that space. And we announced and highlighted some of the expansion. What is not contradictory, respectfully, is that we're doing it in partnership with our local communities. We did it in partnership with the Biden administration prior. We're not talking about the nationalization, the militarization of the Guard and militarizing the United States cities.
A tough on crime stance is just the latest way Newsom has adopted Trump's style, but Vice President J.D. Vance thinks voters can sniff out a phony.
He's not trying to be Gavin Newsom, whoever that is. He's trying to be a fake carbon copy of Donald Trump, and it just doesn't work. You can't mimic the king. You can't mimic the master. You ought to just go and be yourself, and I think that the American people would like that a lot more than a cheap imitation of the President of the United States.
Can you fathom, Greg, politically, why the heck would Democrats think that it's popular to say, let's not crack down on the crime that's
they're figuring it out.
Everybody.
You know, Trump is making the Democrats sane again. they realize if they don't do this, it's going to lose. I got to talk about this. This is an amazing thing. I've never heard of a survey where it's 0% of anything. If you ask in a survey, would you like a spike in your eyeball? 10% will say yes. I mean, that's how it works. So what is this saying? This is like a huge, to me, like, this is a huge moment to like understand what's going on in the country. That finding is not logical. It's not reasonable. It's not sane. Yet there are millions of people who disagree with you in this country. You work with them. They're in your family. And in any other situation, you consider them reasonable. And they support Trump and they're generally happy, or they don't support Trump and maybe they're not happy.